If you live in Norfolk and want your kids to play organized soccer or lacrosse, you likely end up driving them to Virginia Beach. You do that because Norfolk lacks the maintained fields and city-run leagues to support them. Yet, the city's own financial documents tell a different story. The current budget allocates $63.6 million a year to a category called Parks, Recreation, and Culture. This chart compares that budget to our neighbor. Norfolk spends $273 per resident on recreation, 38% more per person than Virginia Beach. For its smaller per capita budget, Virginia Beach maintains a 7,000-seat soccer stadium, 16 athletic fields at the Princess Anne Complex, and organized youth leagues for soccer, lacrosse, baseball, and football. If Norfolk is outspending its neighbor by this much, we need to look at exactly where that money is being distributed. The $63.6 million is accounted for on the city's balance sheet, but the budget categories are structured in a way that obscures which specific services that money is buying. The $63.6 million groups 7 operations: $12 million to libraries, $6.2 million for the zoo, $5.7 million for Nauticus, $3.7 million operates the Slover, $400,000 funds arts. Parks and Recreation receives $26.9 million. By bundling these entities together, the city's financial reporting presents a high level of community recreation funding, while the actual dollars subsidize large-scale tourism and entertainment venues. Looking at the Parks and Recreation headcount, the city employs 247 full-time people. 128, over half, are assigned to mowing grass, trimming trees, and landscaping. In contrast, the staff running all youth and adult sports consists of exactly 13 employees. For a city of 233,000 people, this staffing level supports a total of only 3,800 participants across all sports programs. Norfolk's Parks and Recreation Department is functionally operating as a municipal landscaping service rather than a community athletics provider. The city also owns major entertainment properties like Scope Arena and Chrysler Hall. These venues manage high-volume event schedules, including concerts, theater, and sporting events. These operations generate significant daily revenue through ticket sales, rental fees, and admission charges. Revenue generated by the zoo, Nauticus, and the venues is not credited to the departments that earned it. Instead, fees flow into the $1.14 billion general fund, commingling with court fees and paramedic charges, making it impossible to determine if specific venues break even. The city has the capability to track this data. Norfolk's municipal golf course generates about $43,000 a year and is managed through its own dedicated special revenue fund. Because of that fund structure, the city publishes a cost recovery summary for the golf course that shows exactly what comes in and what goes out. While the city maintains strict financial transparency for a $43,000 golf course, it uses a different accounting standard for venues that handle tens of millions in revenue. In the current budget, the Virginia Zoo and 7 venues added 15 new positions and over $2.5 million in new spending. These increases were approved without requiring specific revenue targets or cost recovery reporting for those departments. Fixing this begins with structural changes. First, move the major venues into enterprise funds. Second, mandate cost recovery reporting. Third, redirect part of the $12.7 million mowing budget to hire youth sports staff. Finally, evaluate private venue management for Chrysler Hall and Scope Arena. Until the city changes this accounting system, Norfolk will continue to fund a growing bureaucracy while failing to provide basic recreational services for the families who live here.